third possible and find x, y-intercept. Either you solve for x, that's your x-intercept. You solve for y, that's your y-intercept. So when you solve for y, you get two things. You have your slope and your y-intercept. So look at the first equation. What form is that equation in?
Y equals mx plus b.
This equation, no? What form they are?
Standard.
Yeah, in standard form. So that identify your ABC. Alright? Let's look for the first equation. What is A? What is A?
One.
Be careful.
Thank you.
It goes as AX plus BY equal to C. In this case, what is A?
2. -2.
Negative 2. Your A is always the number that in front of the X. What is your B?
4.
And what is C?
6.
Right? So we can find the slope. Right? M equal negative A over B. In this case, what will be M?
-2.
Negative minus 2 over
4.
4. When you simplify that, 2 negative become positive. Then what will be the slope?
2.
It's not 2.
2. 4.
Simplify. 1 over 2. That's your slope. Right? Now to find your y-intercept, B is C over B. In this case, what is that?
6 divided by 4.
That will be 6 over 4. When you simplify that, what is it? 3 over 2. Now, to find your x-intercept, x equal, that will be C over A. That's how you find your x-intercept. In this case, what is your x-intercept?
6 over -2.
That would be 6 over -2. In this case,
-2.
alright, so we have the y-intercept, we have the x-intercept. As in order pair, that would be -3 comma 0. The y-intercept, we can change that into a mixed number, right? That would be 0 comma 1 unit and
Over
1/2. So I'm done with this problem entirely. I find my slope, my x-intercept, and my y-intercept. So I'm going back to the second equation. I'm going to do the same process. Right? What is A?
-4.
What is B?
8.
And what is C? -12. I'm going to use the same parameters. So I will find M. How do I find M? Negative A. What is A? Negative 4 over
B, which is
8. 2 negative become
8.
positive. When you simplify that, what is that?
2.
Same problem. Cannot be 2.
Why?
1 over 2. If your numerator less than your denominator, your answer will always be less than 1. Right? Then how will you find your B? B is what? C over B. What is C? What is C?
C, -12.
-12 over B
8.
over 8. Simplify that. That is your y-intercept. That will be -3 over 2, right? If we change that as an order pair, that would be -1 and 1/2. And how do you find your x-intercept? Is C over A. And in this case, what is your x-intercept? What is C?
-12.
That will be -12 over
-4.
negative 4, that will give you what? Divide 2 negative,
3.
I'll give you 3 comma. Now I got everything that I need to do now. We just have to go plot it and get the graph. Now let's compare the slope. That will tell you exactly what you need to know. This is the first slope. And what is the second slope? Same thing. What can you conclude based on that? They are parallel. So when you graph it, before you graph it, you should be able to tell what the outcome going to be if you pay attention to your slope, right? So let's plot this point 0 and 1, negative 1.5. What direction is that going to be? What direction?
Say it again.
Are you plot negative 1 and 1/2?
On the bottom.
You go down 1 unit and 1/2.
Yeah.
This is negative 1, this is negative 2, that should be somewhere down there. That will be negative 3/2. Right? And the other point that corresponds to that is what? 3, 0. Where you find 3, 0?
To the right.
You go to the right 3 unit. That will be 1 unit, 2 unit, and 3 unit. That will be 3, 0. Then you use your ruler as your guide. And you connect those 2 points. Make sure it's, since some of you try it, do not use a ruler to graph. That's going to be a mess. You want the best possible graph, you need to use a ruler, right? See, especially if you want to find when they intersect. So that's my equation. That's my line. So usually I write the equation in there, which is negative 2x plus 4y is equal to 6. Now I'm going to find a different color to grab the other one. The other one is negative 3, 0. Where's negative 3, 0?
On the left.
You go on the left 3 unit. That's negative 1, negative 2, and negative 3. And the other point is 1 and 1/2. Where do you go?
The right.
What direction?
Up.
You go up. That will be positive 1, positive 2, so it should be between. That will be 3/2. And again, use the ruler. You connect that, and you go. As you can see, they do not touch each other. It's telling you this equation, there will be no solution because they are parallel. Parallel do not intersect. And you may pose that.